Do you remember being a kid and wishing that you would never have to grow up? I get to get up early every morning on my regenerative cannabis farm in Northern California. And I go outside where I hear the roosters crowing and the rivers flowing by. And I feel like I have it even better than my child self could have imagined. I get to work with the earth to make a living. And I've seen the land become more fertile and more biodiverse over time. And we operate a glamping bed and breakfast on the farm, so I get to share this beautiful place with guests, and I get to watch their connection with nature reawaken. And these things show me that I'm making a difference, right? I'm enjoying my life, and I'm being responsible for the impact of my actions on the earth. So it turns out adulting isn't that bad. But I didn't always feel that way. In 1999, I was sitting in a jail cell in Humboldt County, California, thinking, I may have made a mistake. I had ended up in jail on purpose. I had come to Humboldt originally to protect the ancient redwoods that were being clear-cut. And after several years of political advocacy and organizing peaceful protests, I was fed up. I was so angry that this corporation was decimating these irreplaceable forests to make some money, and nothing seemed to be able to stop them. So, early one morning, I locked myself to a logging gate to put my body between the trucks and the trees. And after the sheriff came and cut me out of the locks and arrested me and took me to jail, the company clear-cut that ancient forest anyway. So I'm sitting in jail, my head in my hands, and I realize that I am miserable. I had thought that dedicating my adult life to fighting against environmental injustices was the ultimate in responsibility. But I can't control what other people do. And I sure as heck cannot control the government. So when I got out of jail, my husband and I moved to the country, and we learned to grow food and cannabis, and we built a straw bale house that's powered by solar and hydropower, and we tried to live in harmony with nature as best we could. And we had a child. And having a kid makes this current climate reality that we're facing that much more pressing for me. As a mother, I know that I will be successful if my child becomes an independent, responsible adult. And I believe that that's what our Mother Earth wishes for all of us too, as we navigate this climate crisis that we're in. Scientists estimate that we have 7 years or less to achieve carbon neutrality before irreparable damage is done. And yet, instead of behaving like responsible adults, we are currently acting like a mob composed of equal parts toddlers and teenagers, right? We prioritize our current comfort and convenience over everything else. We take whatever we want without regards to the future, and we suck at sharing. We shove our messes under the bed, or in this case, to developing nations and low-income neighborhoods. And we ignore the problem and think somebody else is going to come along and fix it, right? Are we ready to grow up and change our relationship with Mother Earth? I would like to share with you 5 steps that I take every day to keep myself accountable and behaving like a responsible adult earthling. Visit your mom, use resources wisely, take care of your own health, clean up your messes, and pay your bills. So number 1, visit your mom. And by this, I mean get out in nature. Foster a connection with living, growing things. Because without experiencing the wonder and beauty of nature, it is so easy to forget that we are all a part of this amazing interconnected web of life that both supports us and requires our support. Number 2, use resources wisely. One thing I have learned on the farm is that the soil is humanity's most valuable resource. Without it, there is no life. And yet, our current modern industrial agriculture system damages the very soil that we all depend on to eat. If instead we switched to regenerative farming methods, we could actually reverse climate change by sequestering more carbon in the soil than we emit from all other human activity combined. Number 3, take care of your own health. Seek out regeneratively farmed food. Your local farmer's market or co-op is a great place to start, but better yet, grow some food yourself. In your yard if you have one, or at a community garden plot, or even in a pot on your windowsill. Added bonus, the smell of soil is actually an antidepressant. Number 4, clean up your messes. 51% of what goes into landfills is compostable. Please compost your food wastes. Because if you don't, those food wastes release methane gas as they decompose, and methane is an extremely potent greenhouse gas. And the craziest part is that trash should be made into valuable fertilizer that when we apply it to the earth, encourages further plant growth, which further sequesters more carbon out of the atmosphere. You see how it is all a cycle. Number 5, pay your bills. And this encompasses everything from transportation to stock investing, right? Think about the impact of how you spend your money. Are you contributing to further degradation of the earth or to her regeneration? So I invite you to take these 5 steps every day. And as you do, you will be taking responsibility for your part in climate change. Because ultimately, all any of us can do is control our own actions. Jane Goodall said, "You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you." What you do makes a difference. And you have to decide what kind of a difference you want to make. Thank you.